Morning, everybody. This is Troy from the blustery, cold, do-it-yourself world and snowy off-grid project. But sunny today. We got a half inch of snow, looks like, well under the trees. Let me see what we got out in the yard. No, out here it wasn't much. The wind was blasting through here, so we didn't get that much accumulation. It's already melting in the sun, although it's only 30. I don't even think it's 30 degrees yet. It's cold feeling, and it's still breezy, so it's really cold. You can see it's a little thicker there, where the sun hasn't been shining yet. Well, I've got to get out. I had the heat on last night. I got to get out there and process some packages and get them off in the mail every day. That's, I guess, one positive. You got to look for the positive in everything. The positive for us is we're selling out, so that's good. For those of you who don't know what we're looking at, we have a online only Asian grocery store, and that is it right there. That's our warehouse, and we ship. If you want to buy some products, we'll ship it to your home. It is sarisarishop.org, SARI shop.org. Check it out, guys, and get food shipped right to your home, especially during this time when it's not safe to go out. And considering the only time we go out from our property, we have 18 acres here, is I go to drop this stuff off, and I'm very careful on the way, so I protect my family. So you can be sure that you get safe products shipped to your home. Hey everybody, it is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project, sitting in my partially emptied out grocery store. This is my wife's, but I've got the majority of it cleaned out. The shelves are in here, but once I get some walls done, I can move the shelves away and then carry on in those walls and then put the shelves back. We got some paneling we ordered, and it's here waiting on me. And I've got some insulation, so I'm going to put up the insulation in here and start putting in paneling. I hope to finish this wall tonight yet. Now it's been a long day, and it's getting a little later. It's 5:30 in the afternoon now that I'm starting this. But I've been all over the place taking care of business and dropping off packages and running to the store. Actually, I was most of my day I was on the computer taking care of online business, reworking and organizing the store. It's brutally cold out, it's windy, it's miserable, the windshield just bites right through your clothes. So I spent more than half my day inside till 2 o'clock this afternoon taking care of the online store, making some changes, placing some orders, checking inventory, running reports. Anyway, all that, and then we took care of getting rid of dropping off the packages for mailing and taking care of stuff. And then I'm here, the insulation is here, the paneling is here, and now I'm going to work here. These first rows here are going to go really quick and easy. Those are standard. I've got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just over 2 rows of insulation, maybe just 2 rows of insulation should do this wall. We'll see how it goes when I start rolling it out. So, let's do it. I tried a simple lazy idea. I don't know if the professionals do it like that or not, but I just started up at the top, started stapling, worked to the bottom, and then cut it off. It's not as neat a cut, but behind the paneling, who's going to know? So it's on the roll still. Getting the first staple in is a little awkward. And then just working on down. Well, let's see if this works out alright for me. If I like it, I'll just keep doing it like this. Cutting it at the bottom is a little awkward, but it's less dust. It's less worrying about going outside or anywhere. No stress. I'm not handling the fiberglass at all. I've never tried this before. And I hope I did my math right. I hope there's 4 sheets to a wall. According to what I did on my calculations, I should get 4 rows to a wall. And then when I'm at the bottom, I just tucked it in and did my cut. I don't know if you can see to the bottom here where I am. But push that in, get the knife, and I'm just cutting right along the bottom. Sharper knife would help. And there's another one. Put the staples in the bottom. I'm sort of in a hurry, so I'm not readjusting the camera. I cut that one a little short. Just a little tiny. Can you see the bottom? No. Yeah, it looks fine from that angle, but am I out of the way? Yeah, I'm zoomed out. Anyway, I'm going to just keep on going. I'll get that whole roll up, and we'll see where we go from there. And of course, the hard part's going to be in the corner, because I got a half sheet. I'm going to have to take that out to cut, but I'll get that. As I thought, I got 4 rows, blah, I can't speak, and then I got some left over for another, and it's going very, very smooth this way. No laying out and cutting. All these years, anytime I've done installation, I've laid it out somewhere and cut it neatly, measured it. No, I'm just putting it up. Really? Always run out of staples when you turn on the camera. Get that last piece of it. It's almost a whole row. So I almost get 5 rows. That's good. I'll have enough. That's good. I'm going to have enough to do more than I expected with this. Now my paneling is thin. It's 1/8 inch MDF, I think it is. So I don't know how well it's going to tack over the folds and creases in the paper. I hope I can get it flat enough. It won't give me any trouble. It's thin. These walls are 7 feet high though, so I'm going to have to do some cutting. Yeah. So that gets me but 6 inches from the bottom. Almost 5 rows, that's good. So I'm going to get the last 2 rows and that tiny little piece down there. And then I've got to get the corners. The corners are going to require some cutting, that's the only problem. But then I'll have one wall ready to go and get the paneling up. I did the same thing over here. I just staple it on in half and then cut it with the knife along the edge. Worked. That's fine. I got just this other far corner to drop insulation in. And I'm going to bring in the paneling. So I'm going to do that cut next. Let me see, 1, 2, yep. And I'm going to bring in the paneling. Yeah, that's not easy alone. I didn't know if I could do this alone. Not exactly. Oh, yeah. I want to center this on the 2x4s. I'm going to have to cut the pieces there. Center this on the 2x4s. Boy, this stuff is awkward. Very awkward. I'm going to have trim up there so that little gap won't hurt. I think I'm going to put the straight edge on the floor. I was going to put the straight edge on, or the cut edge on the floor, but I'm going to put the absolute straight edge on the floor, otherwise I can't be sure. This is awkward. Now, I've never dealt with this stuff before, so if you're freaking out, yelling at your computer screen, just be understanding. I've never dealt with this material before. It's and it sticks to everything. It's really awkward. It's so, even hauling it out of the lumberyard is awkward because it kept sucking to everything, like wind suction to it. I'm going to try to get one in and then make sure I line it up all the way. I did get white nails. That's awkward. So I'm gonna get what? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to do this very awkward manner. I'm gonna have to cut more than I thought to get it fit the studs right. That'll wipe off good, that's just dust. Sure shows, but it's going to be bright and beautiful in here when I'm done. It's going to be absolutely beautiful and bright. Yeah. Now I'm going to do some trim work and cover all the gaps later on. Make this really nice. Alright, I'm going to proceed to put nails in all the way around and secure that piece in, and then I can bring in another piece next to it, and then there's going to be a lot of cutting to do that wall. Why does this fight me? Never dealt with such thin stuff before. Awkward. I want to make sure this seam is tight, because if the seam is not tight, then my next one is going to be off. And I hope, yeah, good, I'm 16 on center now. I don't know why I was having a struggle with that. I got it. Now, I'm very much open to suggestions. Would you put trim there? I'm thinking I'm going to have to, right? But how would you do it? Or do you just leave it? It'll be behind shelves. So tell me your thoughts, guys, what you would do there. So I'm going to finish that side on the seam, and then I'll go on over and tack it all in. Well, there's two of them in. I still got to get, I'm going to drop a nail in a straight line down so I can get the studs in the middle of each. I've got them nailed down really good around the outside edges. I think Melanie was calling for dinner. I don't know if I can edit that out or not. It depends on, I have no idea how long the phone was ringing because I had hearing protection. So I think it means dinner. So I think I'll be back in a while. Well, I went and cut for this little side. Insulation wants to get out there, get in my face a little bit. Can't have that messing with me. I realized I'm going to have to put in nailers in the corners. I wasn't thinking about that when I went and bought wood. And up in here I'm going to have to put the nailers, so it's a bit of a delay. And all I've got is 2x3s, so I'm wondering, I think I can make it work. Yeah, and then I'll get that one in, and then I'll go cut the other side, and I'll have a wall done tonight. And it's just about time because it's cold. It's really cold now. Winter is here again in the spring. Last piece for the day. I think I'm going to have to put trim in there, won't I? there's quite a gap sometimes, and the boards want to warp as you put it up. It's near impossible to keep that flush. So I think that I'll need trim to cover those gaps. The question is, am I going to want it every 16 inches or just on the gaps? And then of course around the ends. Let me know, guys, because this is all new to me here. As you saw in my tiny house, I made my own indoor paneling. I never had to buy any. And in Germany, everybody painted the walls. Paint was a big deal over there. It was cheap. It was so cheap. Yeah, anyway, I'll get that up there and we'll have a look. Well, there it is. Oh, one wall. Oh, it's nice. I don't think I can get back far enough to get that all in a photo in one shot. There it is. Oh, what a day. It was a long day. I know it didn't look like it on camera. So, do I go just where the seams meet? Or do I go every 16 inches? That's the question. I'm going to make my own trim using a... I'll take some stock and cut it down and use my router table and make my own trim. So let me know, guys, because this part is new to me, doing paneling. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and follow our daily videos as we strive to become fully self-sufficient and off the grid on a budget. This is our own off-grid grocery store. It's online sales. That is definitely on our homestead. On our homestead. We have our own store on our homestead for online sales. That is definitely helping towards self-sufficiency. Talk to y'all later.